Hey guys, what's going on? Welcome back to the channel. Your boy Starco Gaming here, back with another Marvel Future Fighter video. Guys, we are finally ready to test Tier 3 and Namor in Alliance Battle Extreme, and I cannot wait to see the result. No testing at all yet, guys. Literally nothing. Our live reaction is going to be in this video. No editing, no nothing. Well, we're going to edit after we're done with the Alliance Battle Extreme run to actually drop in our daily roster review in this video, but that's pretty much it. Other than that, it's pure live footage. Well, live, I mean, like, there's no editing at all. None at all. So that's what we're gonna do in this video, guys. First, shout out to my boy the Phenom from Dreamland Alliance to let me use his tier 3 Namor to do this testing and building the crap out of his Namor. Obviously, a big thank you to my boy the Phenom here. Really nice guys. Really nice guy. Also, guys, if you enjoy the content, you want to see more from Marvel Future Fight, don't forget to hit the sub button and enable the bell next to the subscribe button to get notified when we post a video or go live to live stream. And talking about live stream, we are live every night 7 p.m. Pacific Daylight Time for about 3 hours with amazing content every night, guys. So let's take a quick look at the setup we have first. So this is the team we're going to be using in Alliance Battle Extreme. She-Hulk lead, because it's just the best lead for that day. Valkyrie team up because it's just the best support for that day. And Namor because that's the guy we're reviewing. So here we get 60%, 55% increased damage to my male type characters. I don't know why I had 60% in my head. Wow. Here we get 45% increased damage to super villain type characters from the tier 2 passive. And then we got my boy Namor here. Kind of naked though. You're kind of naked. You should put a robe or something on, man. So we are at rank number 64 in the world, guys, with this guy. The stats we got max kill cooldown, max ignore defense, max critical rate, max dodge for CTP of rage, 179% critical damage, 129% attack speed, 29,980 physical attack. So that's pretty much the stats we got on this guy. That's the gear setup. 5 stars and 6 stars hero everywhere, fully amplified, obviously. If we look at the easel set, we have Akai's easel set fully awakened. I was looking for the word. Damn, Starco, you suck today. So we get 8.5% all attack critical rate, critical damage, 8.1% dodge, and cooldown duration. And activation rate, 12% chance when attacking, 40% increase of all attack. And then we get a CTP of rage here, guys. Obviously, maxed out CTP of rage, 60%. Ignore buzz damage decrease, ignore buzz damage, yeah, that's the word, and 0.9% damage per 1% of dodge and critical rate. And we have both max out critical rate and dodge, so it's going to be 150%. Multiplied by 0.9% will give us the damage proc pretty much. And this guy has no uniform, obviously. If we look at his skills, very fast for the skill rotation. What is important, guys? What is the skills that are important? Tier 3. Tier 3, no thank you, bro. Every time I try to make a video, this guy actually turns by me. Okay, so tier 3 skills, guys. That's the skill that matter. You want to trigger that skill when you have about 1.5 seconds left on your proc. So when the green icon is still active and you have about 1.5 seconds left on it, you pop that tier 3 skill. So you get the initial hit of that tier 3 skill on the proc, and then you get, when the proc again, you get the final hit of that tier 3 skill, which does a lot of damage. Other than that, it's very simple. Fourth skill on cooldown for the guards again, hit and the extra bit of damage, you cancel it right away. Fifth skill, to get the all attack, cancel it right away too, but on cooldown. Third skill on cooldown unless you have the tier 3 that's ready to be used. You're gonna use the third skill and you're gonna let the animation finish. Then you got 2 cancel, 1 cancel. The second skill and the first skill actually don't do much damage. It's really just about getting that tier 3 percentage up, and that is pretty much how I play him in Shadowland and World Boss Ultimate. We're actually going to test out if we have to play him in Honest Battle Extreme the same way. Also, guys, for people who want comparison between Namor, Mr. Fantastic, and Captain America, all done with CTP afresh to have a real comparison, we're going to be doing that in tonight's stream at 7 p.m. Pacific Daylight Time. I know I repeat myself, but it's important that if you guys want to see that, to show up or watch the replay of the stream, whatever. So we're going to jump in Arena Lens Battle. You can see we haven't done Extreme yet, so you see I'm not lying that we haven't tested him out yet in Alliance Battle Extreme. That's the wrong tier 3. So there we go. So we're going to try to keep the rotation real here, guys. I will do my best. Like I said, it's my first time really running him in Alliance Battle Extreme at tier 3. So that's going to be very, very, very interesting. Very, very, very interesting. So let's get started here. And we start by getting snare. That's a good start, Starco. Apparently I did not pop my my 4th skill on time, and that's the reason why you want to keep that 4th skill on cooldown to make sure you don't actually there we go, tier 3, you don't actually get snared by the beast. So far the damage is not impressive as I thought it was going to be. I thought we were going to get more damage than that, to be honest. And now, I mean, oh, we got hit by the big meteor. That was my bad. I was not paying attention. I showed one iframe there. Okay, one more tier 3 skill. Let's see if the damage is going to be a little bit better. Well, the damage is decent. The damage is not bad, obviously. But I was expecting more similar damage to what Captain America does, which seems a little bit shorter. I'm a little bit disappointed about that. Lower, I mean, not shorter. But also I get stunned by the big meteor at the start, so that doesn't help. But Captain America can score like 5 million with a similar build, so yeah, I'm not so impressed so far, guys. I was expecting much better. He is better in World Boss Ultimate than Captain America. Let's not lie to ourselves there. Sure, but I think that Captain America will still kick his ass in Alliance Battle Extreme. And the thing that really sucks is that you don't see it. If you have a big meteor coming with all the skill animation going on, you don't see shit that's coming. So that can be very annoying too. That tier 3 skill did not do too much. I do think we're going to be able to get that 3.5 million without too much problems though. I would feel like it. Here and boom, tier 3 again. Oh yeah, we're going to get this. I guess we had a bad start. We could have done much better if we had a good start here. I feel like it. You know, the snare right off the bat plus the big meteor, I think that does affect me a lot. See, this time I actually went away from the big meteor. I was not stupid this time. But that made me lose a lot of damage here. That did make me lose a lot of damage. That might keep me from actually capping. We're gonna see. That's gonna be close. We might actually have to run another run here, guys, to get the cap. Oh yeah, I needed like 5 more seconds. So we're gonna do that again. I want to really see if you can actually cap properly. And if you guys see something I'm doing wrong with the rotation, you let me know. You let me know so I can actually get a better rotation on him. But I do think I'm doing the proper rotation with him, except getting snare and a stun by the meteor. I think that was the 2 big issues here. But other than that, I do think I'm doing the good rotation. But, you know, he's new. And I'm sure a lot of people has experience with him as much as possible. Okay, so he's really slow to get started with his first skill. He is very slow. Because I did the same way I do it usually, and I still got stunned here. I mean, with other characters. So that is a terrible start. Now we did not get stunned by the meteor, so that's a plus. That's a big plus, man. Yeah, that's a much better run. Again, except the start, everything else is going pretty good. Go tier 2. We're at 1.7 million earlier here, so that's definitely a better run. Oh, I did not get stunned. Cool, I had my invincibility from a tier 3, man. That's a close one. That was a very close one. But yeah, my feedback will be that Captain America is still much better with CTP offers than him. Actually, Captain America, in my opinion, can score better than Namor with CTP of energy, from what I see so far. So it's a boss, in my opinion. It is a total boss. Still a very fun character. If you got a rage on this guy, he's a total monster. And he is amazing in World Boss Ultimate. We cannot take that away from him. He is freaking amazing. Probably a top 3 for Thanos. He is very strong. Oh yeah, we're gonna get the cap pretty easy this time. That should actually be the cap here. Almost. See, it's totally possible to cap with him, but I do think that on its battle extreme wise, both Mr. Fantastic and Captain America are gonna be doing better than him. Here, I missed like 5 seconds at the start, so I could probably have finished that tier 3 skill at the end. That'll give me about another 150,000 points. So I will say that with the build we currently have, which the critical damage is not capped, we will be able to pull about 3.9 million in Alan's Battle Extreme with this guy on Combat Hero Day with the CTP upgrade. So it is good. It is very good, especially if your main focus is actually World Boss Ultimate. Well, this guy is the best combat character for World Boss Ultimate, so obviously that will be a good decision to get him up. But I am disappointed because if you do not run with the CTP of Rage, you're not gonna get anything close to that. Captain America is gonna be much better with the CTP of Energy, which is still fun. I think this guy with CTP of Energy might be around 3 millions, which is a boss in my opinion. So I'm a little bit disappointed with the Alliance Battle Extreme performances of this guy. But in World Boss Ultimate, guys, he is a total monster. A total monster, especially that you can just drop Wave as the leadership for him and bring a support with him like Coulson. Wave will give him 100% attack boost, pretty much 60% from leadership, I think, and 40% from the tier 2 support. So that gives him 100% boost, which is much better than that. Plus you have Coulson in there, so I think it's very strong because of that. But if we look at Alan's Battle Extreme performances, no, both Captain America and Mr. Fantastic going to be above him in my opinion, but we're going to be doing that official testing tonight, guys, on the live stream. Again, 7 p.m. Pacific Daylight Time. So next, guys, what we're going to do, we're going to jump in our daily roster review. We're going to try to do 4 or 5 daily roster review today. Hopefully we have time for that. So let's jump in that, guys, and then we're going to say goodbye after the roster review. Okay, guys, next it's time to do our daily roster review. Yes, the daily roster review, guys. For people wondering how you can join the daily roster review, it's pretty simple to join the daily roster review. I'm having fun repeating the words. So basically, if you want to be part of those daily roster review video, guys, it's pretty simple. You go in the description below the video, click on the Discord link, join the Discord server. Once you reach the Discord server, You go in the channel here, MFF or roster review. You type your IGN with your question, screenshot, whatever you need for me to check your roster. And when we get to your name, well, you get reviewed. Also, paid member gets a free one-on-one roster review. They can skip the list of those this long list, like this long ass list we have. So if you want to skip that, feel free to become a paid member, guys. $1.99, the lowest paid membership. Anyway, let's get started here. First one we have no specific question, so we're gonna just go YOLO here, a YOLO roster review, guys. A YOLO one. So here we go. Here we go. We're gonna start with the actual. Oh, I was like, then I type an English name and get a Korean name. What? I was like, what's going on? I was reading the alliance name. Okay, so cards here. Cooldown is good in your defense. Could be a little bit higher. Attack speed could be a little bit higher. Overall, those are kind of decent cards. One thing I'll change is, yeah, I'll change this card here. I'll actually replace that with Punisher 19 cards. That kind of fix your attack speed. Not really in your defense, but at least your attack speed. And you can actually get all attack and cooldown duration on that Punisher 19 card. So that will keep your cooldown there and give you extra attacks. If we look at this one, all attack, attack speed, I keep this one there. If we look at this one, you got in your defense, but you're missing other bonus options. So I will actually, if I were you, I will roll a new Loki 17 cards to get in your defense and at least either energy or physical attack. If we look at this one, you got critical damage, cooldown, energy, attack. That is okay. And this one, you got attack speed, only attack speed. So now by putting a Punisher 19 here instead of what you got there, that'll actually make your attack speed that you can actually drop the attack speed from this card. So you want to go in your defense and all attack on this card. I think those stats are not sharing that card. So let me make sure before. So let's go take a quick look at this Marvel Zombie cards here. So here you want to have in your defense. So you want to have in your defensive attack speed, and here you want to have all attack. So that's what you want. You want all attack here and in your defense there, and that will make your cards pretty good here. So those are the little change tweaks you gotta do on your card. I don't know why I got out of there. We still got stuff to look up. So those are the little changes to do on your cards. Not much. It's really little technicalities to actually get taken care of. Okay, next tier 3 character, Captain America, then Doctor Strange. Those are two next tier 3 characters I can see for your roster right away, unless you care about PvP. Then if you're a PvP guy, I'll do Captain America, then Jean Grey. That will be the difference. And if you don't have Jean Grey, you go with Thanos instead of Jean Grey. So that's pretty much, but the next one should be Captain America. Captain America is one of the tier 3 with the most versatility and only costs 100 CCF, so a must have really early in the game, as early as possible. If we look at the characters that are lacking a tier 3 so far, let's go down the list. What? Silver Surfer is not 6 stars? Well, it costs you probably about like 60 million goals to get a 5 stars probably. So expensive. Okay, anyway, Molten Man tier 2, Ghost Panther tier 2 if you get BO sub. I don't know if you get BO sub, so I'm adding the if you get BO sub. Since you don't have Valkyrie at tier 2, I'm guessing you don't get the BO sub. I'm just looking if you're missing any other metas before we go back up. Well, since you don't have Valkyrie, I recommend you to get this guy to tier 2 so you can use him instead of Valkyrie in Honest Battle Extreme Combat Hero. That's for sure. And doesn't look like you're missing any meta. I will actually recommend you to get this guy uniform, the Pimtron uniform, get it to mythical so you can get your free CTP of Rage. While CTP of a selector, that's you're gonna get a Rage with it. And other than that, all you need is pretty much Shadowland characters. So you got the uniform Pimtron, you got Molten Man. After that, you want to go with characters like Hydro-Man. I had another one up here, Bishop. Hydro-Man, Bishop are two very good targets to go with for tier 2 advancement. And for the characters, you oh, Morgan Le Fay, I was forgetting her. The characters you have at 6-star, I think that'll be my 3 best option here. So that's what I will do if I were you. Molten Man, Hydroman, Morgan Le Fay. Then I will work on the Pimptron uniform for Giant Man, and I think your account will get a lot stronger if you do those little things. Just those little things. Not much, just little things to do. And that covers our first roster review of the day. And next we have Unaccount. Unaccount asking, hello Starco, any help with Obelisk CTP for characters? Now, here you don't tell me. PvE, PvP, what kind of content in PvE or what kind of content in PvP. So it's actually impossible. It is impossible for me to recommend you CTP or Obelisk for characters without knowing what you want to do with those characters. Which characters you want me to recommend CTP for, because I cannot go through all your characters first, because I don't even know which characters you actually actively play in all game modes. And you know, the question is too vague to me for be able to actually do Obelisk and CTP recommendation, because I have no idea, not a single idea of what you're doing in the game. So without the proper question, I cannot help you for that. Also, I need a list of a must-have uniform for me, and that's again, what game mode do you want those uniforms for? Are you focusing on Battle Extreme, trying to get in top 16 alliance, so you need bonus uniform to go with your regular uniform to get a score up? You know, are you wanting uniform for Alliance Conquest? Are you wanting uniform to clear higher Shadowland? Are you wanting uniform to have better teams for World Boss Ultimate? Like, you can understand my bender here. It's like, I want to help you, but I do not know how to help you, because I do not know what you actually need help for. So I'm gonna have to skip you. I'm gonna have to come back, type your name again, and be more specific in your question here, because that kind of question is impossible to answer without giving you wrong information if I don't get more specifications. So on account, that's what I want you to do, bro. Next we have Sorav. Sorav, he's been asking me for those roster review for a while now. Okay, check cards, check Obelisk, CTP. Cards, I have no problems. Like I said, Obelisk and CTP, it's almost impossible to know, man. I need information, guys. Okay, guys, I don't want to be that guy, but if you want me to review your account, you need to give me information of what you want to do in the game when you ask a specific question. Because if the specific question are vague, I have no idea, literally no idea how to help you. It's like if you go to the store and I need the thing to go on my house. I need the thing to go on my house. I don't know what it looks like. I don't know anything about it. I just need the thing. What do you think the salesman is going to answer? He's going to answer, sorry buddy, I cannot help you. You need to be more specific. You need to tell me what that thing does, you know? So it's a little bit the same thing with recommendation, with CTP, Obelisk, and that kind of stuff. The cards is basic, because the cards you need basic stats that we can help with at the first. And then after that, when you get more complex, well, yes, we do need to know what game mode you're focused on, because are we going to increase the max HP, or are we going to increase offensive stats? You know, it depends a lot, but the base stats are the same. Cooldown, attack, speed, your defense, that's what covers in 99% of the roster review. So that's possible. But Obelisk CTP, it's exactly like if you go to a store and say, man, I need the thing to go on my roof. I don't know what it does. I don't know what to do with it, but I need the thing, man. And that's pretty much what I'm trying to explain you guys the best possible way here. So here we're going to go with the cards. At least we can do the cards on this account. Cards effect, cooldown is too low. Attack speed is too low. So we got to fix that. So the first thing we're going to do is going to take that card. We're going to shave up her butt. Now we're going to replace this card with Punisher 19 cards, much better. You're going to all attack as bonus option with cooldown. That will increase your cooldown a little bit here. That's going to be a first thing, and then it's going to increase your attack speed a little bit. Not enough, but a little bit. The second cards we're going to replace is this card. you're gonna replace this card with a Secret War 2099 limb variant. It's gonna pretty much fix your attack speed, and you can roll cooldown as bonus option, fixing your cooldown too. Now if we look at the other cards here, these cards need to be rerolled. You have 0 bonus option on it, and that's useless. Any cards is about the bonus option. Yes, the orange stats are nice, are very nice, but if you have no bonus option, the card is trash. So you want to roll all attack and ignore defense on this card, or attack speed, whatever, one of the two, but you want to have all attack and either ignore defense or attack speed on this card. This card, you need to get it to mythical. You need to have triple attack on this card. That's all we're going to care about on this card, is to get energy attack, physical attack, and all attack. If we look at this card got physical attack and your defense. That is good enough. So we're going to replace those two cards, this one and this one, with Punisher 19, all attack cooldown, and Secret War 2099 limb variant with at least cooldown on it. And that will fix your cards a good way. A very good way. And that's what I can do to help for your question so far. Again, so you're gonna have to come back if you want to, characters, obelisk, CTP. If you want to know which characters, you have to give me a list of characters. You gotta give me the game modes you want to use them in, or I cannot actually help you. It's impossible. It's impossible. So come with more specific question and we'll help you even more, buddy. Okay, next we have 1201 next tier 3 and cards tanks. See, that's direct and specific. And tier 3, basically it's easy because I can give you recommendation for PvE and PvP at the same time, and boom, it's over. So that I don't need too much specification on that kind of question. So let's take a quick look here. We're gonna start with the cards. The cards. Okay, it seems decent so far. I'm a bit worried about attack speed. Yeah, that's what I thought. Attack speed a little bit too low. Cooldown a little bit higher. So what I will do here, pretty much just replace this card here. You're gonna replace this card with the Punisher 19 cards. You're gonna get all attack and cooldown, and pretty much it's just gonna drop your critical rate a little bit. That's all that's gonna cost, and your attack speed is gonna go up to where it's supposed to be. Now, if we look at this card, you got double attack, max HP. That's good. This card, you got energy attack, physical attack, proc. At the limit, you could actually go roll. Nah, keep it like that. That's a good one. You got max HP too. Never mind. This one, you got all attack, critical damage, attack speed. That's good. All attack, critical rate. That's good. So it's really just this card here to get the attack speed a little bit higher. That's pretty much all you need. You want to have all attack and cooldown, and boom. Your attack speed is fixed, and your stats are much better in my opinion. Now if we look at the next tier 3 character, you got all the metas for PvE pretty much. So you're at the PvP state, which is going to be Jean Grey. She's ready. You got a regen on her. That'll be my recommendation. Oh wait, you got Captain Marvel. I forgot this one. Oh boy, I'll actually go both. I'll start with, well, with the kind of roster you got. Let me see. I'm not sure if you don't seem to worry too much about PvE Alliance Battle Extreme, because you got that on him. So I'm guessing you don't use him for combat hero much. The score doesn't matter too much to you. So my recommendation will be Jean Grey first. Jean Grey tier 3, then you do Captain Marvel. That will be my recommendation right now. Usually I always recommend Captain Marvel first, but I have to analyze a little bit here what you're doing with your account, and with what you're doing with your account, I do believe that Jean Grey is going to be a best match here. And when you actually get Captain Marvel, if you want to cap Inland's Battle Extreme and use her in deep wall boss ultimates, you can replace that CTP of Destruction for a CTP of Rage, but that's not now. First, get your Jean Grey to tier 3 is my recommendation. So that covers this roster review here. Next, hey, Starco Stash. Which card shall I replace to get more attack speed and critical rate? And to review my roster, tell me what I need to do to go further in Shadowland. As if right now I can only go up to stage 80. That's a good start, but bro, there's no IGN. Why don't try your Discord name? See if it works, but if it doesn't work, we're gonna have to tell you come back later, bro. And no working, so I'll have to tell you, come back later, bro, because I need your IGN to be able to check your roster, Isaac. Sorry, man, but we have to pass you. Okay, next we have Agent Cam. By the way, Cam, you are a paid member. You can skip the list now. I'm still gonna check you out right now because you're there, but you can just, as a paid member, you can just send me a direct message on Discord and we'll lock you up like that. Okay, so cars and tune advice. Let's do that real fast. Oh yes, he's on my friend list because he's a paid member. Also, another perk you get, guys, when you're a paid member, you get access to my friend list. Okay, let's start with the cards here. All cards thick. Cooldown is a little bit too high, but that's okay. Attack speed could be reduced a little bit. Ignore defense could be increased a little bit. So let's see what we could do here. So here, since we don't need that much attack speed, we're going to figure out what we can do here. I'm not sure if I want to actually do anything though. This is strong. This is strong. What about this one? That's the one I'll actually do some change on it, to be honest. I know that's level 6, but if you go get the physical attack on there, it actually boosts you a lot. So my recommendation will be to reroll this card here and go get triple attack on it. And I think that will be my only recommendation. This one I like it. You get energy attack, cooldown, max HP. This one you got critical rate, ignore defense. This one critical damage, attack speed, energy attack. This one's got all attack, cooldown, and critical damage. It's pretty much, this card look like the weakest you have so far. And actually, you can drop the cooldown. So, I will actually, honestly, I will reroll that. I will save a bunch of mythical cards first, then I will reroll this one to actually go and equip and reroll it to have triple attack on it. Energy attack and physical attack and whatever RNG want to give you else. But that will be the only change I actually do on your cards. If we look at your roster, good, bad, good. Next in the list here will actually be probably either Thanos or Jean Grey. I don't know if you have Jean Grey. If you have her, she seems pretty low. Let's go see if you actually have her. Maybe I missed her. Maybe she has a fire uniform. It doesn't seem to have, you know, at least level up the gear so far. So I'll say Thanos should be your next tier 3 in that situation. Thanos and Jean Grey are the two tier 3 you're actually missing. Or this guy you actually care about, Alliance Battle Extreme. But I don't know. Let's see. Your Rage. You don't even have CTP of energy. So here, I don't think you really care about Alliance Battle Extreme. Yeah, you're not pushing for top 16 or anything. So I'll go with Thanos next. Thanos, then Jean Grey will be my two guests for next tier 3 to actually do. If we go down the list, let's see. Trying to see if we got Jean Grey here actually. Doesn't look like it. Oh, here she is. You're working on her. Okay, so yeah, do Thanos then Jean Grey. So that will be my recommendation. Save your gold, man. He's not worth it. He's not worth it. Just a good PvE character, pretty much. Nothing more. Okay, so now if we look at characters here, Molten Man's here too. Hydro Man's here too. Get this uniform of this guy. He sucks with uniform. If you go BO sub, this guy, awesome tier 2. Now if we go down the drain here, we're gonna see if we're missing anything important. It doesn't seem like it, at least in characters you go recruit. So that's really the characters I'll work on in Wave, obviously. Wave, I see you working on her. So pretty much this guy, this girl. Well, this guy is good too. Then you got Wave, and you got 2099. I think that's enough work for now. So that will be the characters I actually recommend you to work on in addition to Jean Grey. Jean Grey focus way before Silver Surfer. Way before Silver Surfer. Don't waste your gold on Silver Surfer for now. It's not worth it in my opinion. And that pretty much covers the roster review we have for you. If you got more questions, like I said, you're a paid member. You can send me a direct message and I will answer you back. as soon as you get to your question. And that covers one more roster review. And we have catch up with a few days, man. Instead of being 12 days behind, now we are 11 days behind. So tomorrow we're going to be starting with Craig Marshall for the roster review. So guys, thank you for watching. Again, if you want to get your roster review, it's pretty simple. You go in the description of the video, click on the Discord link, join the Discord server, go in the channel MFF Roster Review, enter your IGN with your question and specification if possible, and when I get to you, I will review your roster. So guys, thank you for watching. Don't forget to hit the sub and the like button if you enjoy the content, show your support to the channel, and I will see you in the next video. Thank you.